culture portrays this creature as cuddly, pristine, coated creatures that slide down igloos or white-covered mountains with Coca-Cola bottles in their hand. But actually, they are one of the most dangerous animals one of the most dangerous and largest land carnivores that ever lived. Can you guess what it is? It's the polar bear. So, I'm sorry if I clear my throat a lot or cough. I kind of have a cold and it's not going away, so sorry if my voice sounds kind of funny this time. So polar bears stay warm in harsh Arctic temperatures. They are also equipped with a thick layer of fat for added temperature. So their fur, what looks white is actually transparent fur, so you can see through it. And then it has black fur under it, so the heat can go in, but it can't come back out. And people are like, oh no, those poor polar bears, they're gonna die because they get so cold in those harsh temperatures. Actually, they don't. Polar bears actually have a higher chance of overheating than they do ever freezing. So, massive male adult polar bear usually weighs about 775 pounds to more than 1,200 pounds. Adult females are smaller, weighing more about 330 to 650 pounds. When standing at its highest, an adult male polar bear can reach up to 10 feet high. So the polar bear's most closest relative is the brown bear. The largest polar bear ever recorded was a whopping 2,209 pounds. Okay. According to their estimates, scientists believe that that there are close to only 25,000 polar bears left worldwide. So there's not that many, and that's why it's so important to try and keep their legacy here. According to their polar bears belong to the Ursus maritimus or sea bear species. According to DNA studies, the polar bear have existed as a species for about 600 years because of Constant John Phipps was the first to describe the polar bear as a distinct species. So the way polar bears keep from slipping away is they have these special grips on their feet. So if you think of a football glove, it has that thick rubber to help you catch the ball. Imagine that on the bottom of a polar bear's foot, except not as slick and more bumpy, but twice as much grip. They walk up to 6.2 miles per hour, and they swim up to 9 miles per hour. When they run, they can reach up almost to 15 miles per hour. So some myths of the polar bear, I'm only going to name 2, but there's a lot more, is their left paw. Scientists can't figure out if, they haven't seen a polar bear who is dominant with one of their paws. Scientists seem to think that they use whichever paw is the most handy at that time. So if the seal's right here, they could swat it like that and push it that way onto ice, or they could swat it like that onto ice. So there's no really distinct thing. Also, use of tools. Scientists have never caught a polar bear using tools. They think that people might have thought that they did this seeing them move giant sheets of ice with their very strong paws, and also also flipping up snow when they're digging. So that's one of the things you really need to know about the polar bear. They are a very, very cool species. You should really look more into them. That's it for today. Thanks. Oh, and by the way, if you like the intro I used for this video, please tell me. because I have 3 intros now, and I just need to know which ones people like, and this was just a test, so thanks, bye.